Welcome back into Icarus. We're in the Styx world, and I've got another mission I want to take. I've done a little bit of work, just a little bit. I staged some gear in anticipation of the next mission. I have a stack of I take my stack of let me do a stack of platinum. Per day, do a stack of them. There we go. I've been restocking my food here. I think, do I have some more? Yeah, let them sit there when I shouldn't have. I got this. Okay, alright. I also pulled out my meter here. This is something you can buy on up at the station. It is a ore scanner. This is the advanced deep ore mining scanner, and I have it scanned up there for titanium because I'm chewing through my titanium. And it is not the most abundant, and on top of that, it takes 5 of the titanium to make a single bar. So you've got a rare ore, and then you have a lot of ore it takes to make a single bar. So yeah, I go through it quite a bit. So I made this. I've got a new solar panel. I made a cobblestone place just for some protection there, and I've got my deep mining tool. The deep mining tool doesn't need to be covered. I'm just doing this as protection, but as you can see, I'm grabbing 1 piece of titanium per minute, and that'll run during the day. And since I sleep through the night, basically every minute of the game time I get an ore. One of those weird things about how the sleeping works in this game: sleeping does not consume any real time. It just advances the day. did that make sense? All right. So now that we've got that taken care of, a couple of other things real quick. I did have to clean these things out. They were both full. Here, I'm gonna just stay on there. They're both full up. It's a great place to find spoiled plants, so if you're going to be doing any kind of hydroponics, definitely grab those. And in fact, I need those. I'm going to throw them away and put these in. Okay. And I'll my here. So I've got a titanium thing cooking. There you go. That's what I did is let's put this repaired because I could make a nicer hammer. So we did this for some kind of experiment there, so that you can see there's no damage. I've gone through 2 storms so far with this in place. And so far, nobody's taking any damage, so I still know one of these is better than the others. Empirically speaking, I suspect that the stone is going to be better, but I would logically feel like the concrete is going to be best. Let me see. All right, that done. Over here, I got all the bonuses, by the way, on my deal here. Thank you. Let's open this thing. No, let's open this. Dang it. Stop giving me food. I've got 145% speed because I've got the beehive nearby. Of course, I've got it out in the sun. And then I've got it with the electrical power, perfect lighting because of growth speed of the hydroponic lamps that are there. And, of course, I put in some high-quality fertilizer. So all of this stuff gives me 145% growth speed and a 50% crop yield. I think actually more than that, right? It's this one here. Yeah, 100% crop yield. So I should get like double the carrots and things. A little shy on carrots, so I'm growing carrots right in a minute. And then I threw in more hydroponics plant. Plot there. I have room for another, but that's where my sheathing went. Okay, anyway. Now in here, I was thinking we could do. Thinking about doing the IronClad research. This is in the Great River biome.
Around. And it's worth your while to impress them. They're getting ambitious, but need some equipment set up by someone who knows what they're doing. They'll let you know the setup. You just gotta build it for them. Sounds easy, right?
Sure. So there, in the background, schematics for plating construction in space or on the surface has been developed. So I went in with my fabricator and made sure I was trying to get a stack of each of these. I probably don't have enough. Deployed the protective plating in preparation for research deployment station. Let's begin this operation. You're going down, you're going up. What the hell? Really? God damn. They tried to hit me. Alright, layered plating. Damaged everything around that.
OES departing.
How did you even go through? You should have like broken that on the way down. Look at that! Look at all the damage! Ow. Alright, right. Again, I get it. Okay. You're annoyed, I know, I get it. I'm not amused. I'm going to repair all this and we'll take a look at what's going on. Alright, now that I get all my repairs done, except for I can't repair you, sorry. You recovered fine. You recovered fine. Alright, what do we do? Plating deployed at South Alpha 3. Can I call in? No, huh? Time until next deployment window. 50 an hour. Layered plating, huh? Oh dear Lord, that's expensive. And you want me to put 9 of it down? So what is that? 9 hours of in-game time? 8 hours of in-game time. Right, because I've got the 1, so I need 8 more, so it'll be 8 hours in-game time to get enough drops for this. Or I build some. Ow. I wasn't hoping it would be that expensive, but still, it's a lot. I believe I've got enough of the steel to make up aluminum, definitely. Throw you in there. Titanium will be a severely limiting factor. Now, even though I've got a renewing supply, I got 40. Yeah, so it cuts 4 hours out of my. But then I've got another 96 composites that I have to create, and 160 steel. That's rough. All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is let this cook in the background. Frankly, I'm going to go ahead and stock up on it. I'll probably make some more concrete and things like that. I'm going to make a box. I'm going to stick some stuff in here, I think. Is that what I want to do? Or just stockpile? I'll stockpile. Well, there is one of these places like right on my doorstep. So why don't we see what happens when we replace this? Nothing in particular? Okay. You know what I've never tasted? Do I piss off? If I piss off Bear? What the hell? Really, Bear? He's my buddy. He's my buddy. He's my buddy Bear. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Spend all my time chasing ever running after away from bears. Okay, what if I get in front of you? Will you then become like annoyed with me? Yes, there we go. Come here. I wanted to see if I can outrun them. They got a charge on them that's pretty impressive. No? Okay then. Experiment completed. I'm sitting over here in the Arctic biome traverse here. I've got a drop zone right there, and there is a rather nasty weather thing going through. I have my buddy in here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? So we're doing all right. I didn't bring a inside. I didn't bring it one by one or anything like that, but I have been mining in here, and I've just been pulling out all of the copper and all of the titanium ore that's in here. I don't think I need that vestige. I'll take care of the vestige. Get rid of that.
This is as precise as the data gets. See what you can find.
Yeah, there we go. It dropped. Sweet. Now, is that close enough for me to go grab? You know, if it wasn't the red, I would go for it. I'm going to stick my nose out. I'm going to turn off my light to save it a little bit. Stick my nose out here until I'm no longer in the cave. Then come back in. And then we'll head on out. As soon as that red, the worst of the storm passes, I'll go on out and grab it, because I would like to get the timer going again. But this will be the first one that I'm going to be picking up. And I was kind of curious if there was going to be like stuff there defending it, or if it was just going to be go grab it. If it's just to pick up, you know, go over there, pick it up and grab it, then what I'm likely to do is just to keep letting the stuff drop, grabbing it, and then I will cut back when I have enough plating to finish the site, like the alpha site. So I need 2 pieces of plating to come back and show that. But I'll show the pickup of the 1 piece so we can see what that looks like at least once. And then, depending on what happens, we'll come back either every time one drops or just when we do a site build.
Clear area.
Well, that seems like it's pretty straightforward. I'll wait a second to see if anything does come in. I see things popping around, looks like the bunnies and stuff, but nothing is like charging at this location, all angry. Alright, so that means I will come back after I get the next one. And then we'll fill out Alpha Site, the Site Alpha. I have now spent the past 6 hours, 7 hours, just playing. I have 6 hours. I have 7 layered plating. I have, if you look in the middle of the left-hand side there, you'll see 31 minutes to deployment. So that's my 7th or 8th. And then we'll finish off all the deployments I need. You look right over here on the left-hand side. I need 2 more for the Alpha site, and then 6 more for Bravo and Charlie. So that should be all done. Now, again, we can make this plating over here on the Tier 4 fabrication bench. Let's see, there it is, the layer plating. But the expense on it was something that I just didn't want to pay. That's what, 90 titanium. That's a lot of titanium. If you consider it takes 5 ore to make 1, so that's 450 ore you have to go find, and it's not that plentiful. Plus you have the pain of making composites, the steel. So what I would recommend is definitely play this mission on open world and use it to stockpile. So for example, while all this has been going on, I got lots of steel over here. I've got nearly a full foundry worth of goods, and actually I almost do have I do have all the titanium that I would need to make this thing happen, but now I get to save it for something else. I've got lots of copper and iron. Actually, I mean, I've got more iron in here. I've got some I had some iron sitting in there, but I've actually consumed it already. And we've got a bunch of gold up in here, and then over in here I've got another stack of gold. So I'm pretty good. And I also have 70 more concrete mix that I made over there and filled that thing up. I have placed, in this time frame, an electric carpentry bench, which gives me access to some more stuff that I can construct. And I have done that with, like, I added some candles here. And I don't think I did anything else in here. Oh, I know what else I did. I added a window. This is a steel barred window, so that's kind of nice. I made a steel barred door to replace the standard door. How much is that? That went from 500 to still 500, isn't it? Yeah, 500. And I also am not the point where I've completely filled up the MXC preservation crate. Honestly, that particular mission might be worth doing over again just to get another crate. Because the crates are pretty cool. I'm starting to get pretty full on all the seeds. And I made a bottle thing over here for glass. Of course, I've got to do some bottles already. So absolutely worth spending some time to level up things and stockpile. In addition to that, I have switched over to corn. Oh, yeah, I thought it was ready. Because these guys have not been eating. They don't eat right. I think I have some. Do I have some seed here? I have been purposely starving them. I know, bad of me. But that way, when I go out, I have the capability to just give them some corn, or some seed, and I know they'll get the boost from that. But I'm not that worried about it. So let's go ahead and throw in the regular food there. Let them eat that. Let them eat cake. All right, let's go take a look and see what happens when I put 2 of these down. Oof, they are heavy as hell. I don't need these guys with me. Let's go whoop, go on through. Hopefully I make it over here before I get bit. Yeah. So it's also nice that because where I picked it, I got lucky. My first alpha site is just right around the corner here. But it also means that I'm probably going to have to do these in separate trips because of the weight of the plating. Hi. Let's place you down. And done. What's this? Oh, it's the observation site to land inside the thing. Okay. Cool. So you're all done? Do I have anything I get to do here? No? No, it's just a weird. Alright. I've been waiting for like some kind of big old fight or something, but it's mostly just running around and do stuff. Because I've been clearing out all these places around, I have a bit of exotics. 207. So that's not a bad haul so far. And I've also determined that the exotics will respawn on their own in the caves. I've been in some caves that I've absolutely completely cleared out, and I've gone in now and seen a couple places where, oh look, there's an exotic node right in the middle of all this. So that's something worth noting. Go back and check your caves every once in a while. And I do mean once in a while. I get the feeling like it maybe respawns like after 8 hours of game time or something. Something huge. Certainly not enough to farm, but it is enough that if you're already spending the time, you might want to consider it. Alright, you crawl, but now that I have this, I'm probably going to have to take the horse. Right, how much is this? This is 180? Right? 80... Yeah, it's 180 kilograms. How much can you carry? 100. And you? 200. Done deal. Alright, so now we've got that. I've got that one done. I have this one over here and this one over here. I have also added a beacon on this spot here, and I've done repairs on the rest area that's here, right around the corner here, I think like right there. And the rest area that was up here, and I went down here and repaired this one as well. This one's got to beat up. To that end, the hell am I? Okay. I'm not going anywhere yet because it is nighttime. I should go during daytime. That said, let's throw up the thing here. So we've been doing a test, and just you can see some damage on the walls here. First of all, just so we can note that there has been some damage. Yeah, there's 100 points of damage there, 100 points of damage there. I've had like 4 storms come through. In fact, we just came in the beginning of this episode with the storm, and no damage, no damage, no damage. I'm getting curious because I'm seeing damage elsewhere, and yet I'm not seeing damage up in here, and I'm wondering why. Clearly, it's not because I've got stuff on the roof. That stuff is just as exposed, and it's getting some damage where this is getting no damage. And I'm wondering if there's some relationship with the fact that I have different kinds of material next to one another that is inadvertently causing support or resistance or something. I don't know. All right, let's go over here. But we'll keep an eye on that. The rest, I have now 100 and what percent? So I'm at 18%, and this is giving me coziness of 109. I'm all full cozy in here. It's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and move out. I need some food. I'm going to go ahead and eat my food here. I'm not taking any food with me, but I will consider my prime food sources here. Boom. That gives me a lot of stamina. Where is the drop now? Oh, it's convenient. So I guess I know where I'm going to go. Let's head over to the desert and do the drop this stuff down. And while we're there, we'll pick up one more plating, and that will finish off the rest of the plating that we need for the last site. On this pass-through cave over to the desert, I've been experimenting with something. You see, I've got a solar panel out here that goes in. You can see the wires going in, and I've tried to lay out. It's interesting you can't see it while I'm here, but there. I've tried to lay out the lighting here. So there goes the lighting. I'm here. It just turned on. That's cool. And so what I've tried to do is to play it so that while I'm in here, I can see without having to actually have a light out where I'm going to be going next. I would have preferred to have this light up the area a bit more than it is, but that's all I've got. I am actually jumping here for a sec, around the corner. So I need to add another light in there. But that was the idea, was I added enough lights here so that I can come through without having to have a lantern out. So it's kind of nice. And in fact, I almost could do it. I can almost do it. So for the desert one, I suggest maybe coming all the way over into the corner here and nerd pulling your way up, nerd ramping your way up. I don't remember there being an easier way up here. There we go. Let's move him off to the side so we don't have problems with the thing coming down and beating him on the head. I also picked up some exotics in the cave on the way here. I stuck my head in, and sure enough, there we go. Awesome. And we still have 11 minutes to go before the next drop happens. And that drop is going to be right over here. Also coming up here, there is a spot, I think it's right in here, that has the scorpion boss. But we shall avoid at the moment. Well, I did have to come through the passage from the... am I over here? From the here to there. I was at like 3 minutes. I was really trying to hold out, but I was picking up some heat. Then I got heat stroke, and then I went into heat exhaustion. And I was down to like way down on my health. I was getting pretty close to dying. So I had to consume one of my health potions. And then I came into the forest biome the frozen biome to cool off. And also I had to make a cooling bandage. So I had to make one of these. So that means I had to make a fire, which I did, by destroying one of my wood ramps to get wood for the fire. I think I can take all of these back. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the coal that I have so I can keep cooking up some food. So I can top off my health before I go back in, grab the heavy plating, and then go on back to base. So there's really no big deal about picking up this. So just run in here, grab it, go. I'm not going to have any kind of monsters or anything like that, or any animals in my way. So we will let that go. Take it away. So I will meet you at... in this area of the frozen biome. So I'll have to come down to this base, through, and come around here probably. So I'll see you over here. Alright, I made it up here to the last spot. Now there's a couple things to do before I actually hit this. First of all, I switched from horse to chicken, because even though the chicken can carry one, and I'm overloaded, the chicken in and of itself is not overloaded as long as I don't put more than that weight that he can carry on. See, I'm like 290 pounds. I'm 110 over, and yet he's supposed to only be able to carry another 100. So I kind of feel like that might be a bug in the game. I don't know if it's a bug. It's a design issue that could be corrected. I think the chicken's weight should be increased to 300. And then when you jump up on it, your weight is added to chicken weight's capacity, and then it determines whether or not it can actually take you anywhere. That way you would have more of a consideration around pack loading, whether you put stuff on the bird or yourself, or if you just load up the bird alone, take a bunch of stuff on you, and then hoof it. I think all those would be interesting aspects of pack management, if you will, without having to be overly cumbersome about it. The other thing I have is that I do have some more exotics. Well, I don't have exotics on me. I dropped them off. I have over 200 exotics on the drop pod back at base. When I finish this, it should take that and fire that guy back up. So over here, one should go away. Let's see if that happens. Yep, see it set up there in the 259 exotics plus for the mission. I got another 450 plus 375. So awesome. Ouch. Sorry, guys, one and all. Mission is complete. Interestingly enough, it landed and disappeared. Can I actually pick that up? For a second, I thought I saw something that said it looked like I could pick it up. It's on F. F to interact. I'm pixel hunting. Layer planing. Yep. There. Nope. Yeah, I pushed the F key. No, it's okay. So it's nice. Cool. So that completes that particular mission. I think overall, again, a simple mission in its execution. A long mission. I mean, especially if you wait for the plating to drop. That's an hour for each piece of plate plus the one you get initially. So it's 8 hours worth of gameplay. Literal in real life gameplay, 8 hours to get all of the plating that you need. But I think that is also easily leveraged in the open world missions for the gathering of, as you can see, exotics. I got like almost 250 exotics. A lot of mining was done as well. I collected a bunch of wood. I mean, I stocked up. And if you're early on, if you're doing this as one of the first things you want to do as a drop, or early on, well, hello, move over here before I trigger Sleepless there. There's the Alpha Wolf. If you want to do this as an early mission, I think actually it is good. One of the things I might consider doing is putting together like an open world guide for mission order, because there are missions that can be leveraged amongst themselves to better increase not only your game time, or not increase it, but at least decrease your game time, but better increase your survivability. An example is this one, which just gives you mining time. There is a couple of construction ones where you're building like lodges and stuff, and I think you could leverage those lodges as I do forward bases and not have to worry about putting in a forward base. You just use the bases they ask you to build yourself and put those down. So I feel like there's a whole campaign storyline in there within their missions, and maybe that's actually where they're going to go with it. And if they do, I think that's an awesome idea. Otherwise, come back and join me in the next episode. I don't know what I'm going to pick yet, but I'm going to go right on into it because I don't have to do a whole lot of mining or anything. Take care. Bye-bye.
We're better off as strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a